ahead of the MTN8 Final. I think ours is to work hard, prepare well, and push ourselves as hard as we can for the Cup Final this weekend.
Yeah. Sipho, just looking at how the season has started, and in this period also there's been a lot of clean sheets. How do we look back in how the team has maintained its defensive organization and also playing behind a regular centre-back pairing of Sasane and
It's been a very good start, but we don't want to dwell a lot on what has happened. We always want to get better, we always want to improve as well on the Pirates, and always try ourselves to in improving and getting better each and every game. Whoever is given a chance to play, it just helps the club to get more clean sheets, score goals, and to win more games. I think that's the most important thing.
Sipho, are you feeling a bit of pressure or a bit of confidence as well? Because when I look at last year's final, you were the hero because you saved those penalties in making sure that you helped the team clinch the title. Now going into this a weekend's fixture, how much does that game play a role in your preps and also making sure that you can also lead the team in clinching the title for the third time?
I think the most important thing for myself is to leave the past in the past. It was a good experience, it was a good game, and the most important thing is what happened on the 5th of October at 6 o'clock. And for myself is to understand and to see the game as a new experience, to focus on what we can do and what I can do to help the team, and not dwell much on what has happened. I think it was a victory last year. Last year is gone. History, you look at it at the end of your career, and the most important thing is to work hard and win the game on Saturday.
Sipho, where does this mentality come from? Because I remember when we first came here and we faced you for interviews and stuff, I think you could feel the notion that people were like, who is this guy? But you were very confident. You were saying, I'm coming here to be a #1 goalkeeper, and you've achieved that. You've become a Bafana goalkeeper even. Where does this mentality come from?
Yeah, I really don't know. Maybe Grant knows. I've always set up myself to work as hard as possible, to be the best version of myself. And in saying that, there's a lot that you can focus on as a football player. In this industry, everybody can talk on it, but you mustn't forget the ultimate thing, which is you, the football player, and how you can improve and how you can be better. And there is no one that can stand in your way of becoming better. So I think certain things that are in my control, I control them as much as possible, as much as I can. And for me, that's the most important thing. If I can be the better player that I wasn't yesterday, or that I wasn't the last season, then for me, the sky's the limit.
Okay, Sipho, I think I've asked you this question previously, and I've seen it manifesting in the right way in the past few weeks. This Pirates team is getting younger, particularly also in the goalkeeping department. When you came here, there was Bonjana, there was Ofori. You also feel that this has also not elevated, maybe in a quickest way, the fastest way for you to also develop these leadership qualities. Not that you didn't have them, but now being the senior goalkeeper in the team, also being in the national team now, how are you leading this goalkeeping department at the club?
Yeah, I think with roles, it's just in general in life. The higher the role, the more responsibility you get, and the more you can stretch yourself and become better. I think with me being in a position that I am today, is to help myself, but the most important thing is to help other people become the best that they can. I think in this moment, it's been a very important role for me, and it's been an important space for me to be be able to recognize that the game is not just about me, or the team is the priority, and whoever is on the pitch, we try to help best we can for them to also be the best that they can be, and I think that's the most important.
Sipho, last cup final, obviously your performance meant that afterwards the spotlight. Okay, I was say the performance last cup final meant the spotlight was on you at the end of the game, gave you that platform to say, this is how you say my name, guys. That was after that final. So how, if things go your way again this time around, how do you plan on giving us another memorable moment on the mic?
I think I'm gonna sound like a broken clip,
Yeah.
but it's another cup final. It's a different game. There's no game that's the same in football, and you prepare as best you can to be the best version of yourself in different games, and it's all down to how we prepare and how I prepare myself for such games. And I think you want to see me on a highlight again.
Yeah.
Only God knows, but the best thing is just to become the best version of myself and try to be better this week and prepare well for the game this weekend.
Okay. Thank you kindly, everyone.